hello there. And we are live. Guys, you're welcome to our live show today. And it's the rival show. And today we have a special guest joining us today and making his debut, joining me and Ola of the United family. Guys, I want you to welcome today Smiley from Smiley Entertainment. Smiley, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity as well, man. Just appreciate that. Let's have a good show. Let's put into a good show, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Ola of the United family, brother.
Yeah,
You're welcome to the
yeah,
show, man.
yeah. Let's have a nice show like we always do. There's a lot to talk about in the world of football, so
Of
let's just get
football.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Smiley, today, of course, you know what happened last week, and that has also, uh, crossed over into this week is the death of the Queen, and the death of the Queen has also, brought lots of cancellations and lots of postponement to the games. I just want you, Smiley, to just give us a general overview of how you feel this postponement of games has really affected what's going on down there in the UK.
Okay, I'm a big football fan, yeah, but I understand when something like the Queen passes away is a big thing. We're probably never going to see it. It's going to go down in history, and
Yeah,
our kids are going to learn about that in our school now because of the Queen. Yeah. So
yeah,
because the cancellations of football matches because they need more police and more security
yeah,
in London because of
yeah,
big people from around the world are coming over to England for the Queen. It doesn't help out. It doesn't. They could have carried on. They could have. They could have carried on, but unfortunately, no one knew the Queen was going to pass away. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was unexpected. I was watching the Arsenal game versus the next minute at half time. I was watching AFTV. They were saying the Queen passed away. I was like, what? I thought they was joking. So I completely understand. But then I have a lot of people are negative towards the Queen. Like, why does the football have to stop? We could have done this. We could have done that. I understand, but to the government and to the England, they're the most important family to England is the royal family. So they come before anything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I understand. Go on.
Yeah, I clearly understand that. But Ola,
Uh, can you hear me, Smiley?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I think there's something wrong on this connection.
No, I can hear you fine, man. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think there's something wrong with the connection.
1 minute. 1 minute. I can hear you fine. 1 minute. I can hear you fine.
No,
One
no, no.
second.
I can Smiley. I can hear you clearly. I'm talking about Anthony.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. No, it seems Anthony's connection is having issues. So let's just go on with the show. Yeah, you'll come back on.
Yeah. Well.
Okay,
Yeah.
about the Queen, rest in peace to the Queen of England, and I feel football should have gone on because we can pay respect in a lot of ways to the Queen before the games and during the games, but I feel like football should have gone on and we should have been like we should have enjoyed the game of football while paying tribute to the Queen because the cancellations now we know the World Cup is coming in December and cancellations are coming thick and fast. The games are coming thick and fast, and if you postpone any game now, before you could play those games, it might end up being in January, February, or maybe sometimes early next year because there's a lot of games coming. So I just think we should have gone on with the games, but hopefully, like we've said, this weekend some games are bad this weekend. Not all like United game for the weekend is postponed. The Liverpool game, Liverpool versus Chelsea is postponed.
Yeah.
And there's one other game. The Brighton game also is postponed. So other games will go on. And at the Arsenal game, it has been moved to 12 p.m. kickoff. The Arsenal's game. So, but it's just good to get football back, and we can all pay tribute to the Queen and enjoy the game of football at the same time.
And enjoy the game of football, right? But see, yeah, I have a very very different idea about these cancellations and what's really going on.
Go on.
What's really going on down there? Ola, I don't know. Maybe your mic is bringing out little sound or so,
Oh, okay.
like breezy sound or so. Oh, okay, okay.
You guys should go on. Go on. Let me.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's
So
your opinion? What's your opinion? Let me know, man.
yeah. That's what I'm going to right now. Smiley, just like me and you discussed about this backstage. I think yesterday or day before yesterday when we're
Yeah, I
having
think it was.
a discussion about this. Uh,
Yeah,
I really think that all the sports are really going on right now as we speak. All the sports in England, it's actually going on. Yeah, of course, my condolences to the Queen and her family. Uh, but yet, why are other sports actually going on? And Arsenal, probably the Premiership, it's not really going on now. There's a bit of disparity in that, and plus, of course, you do know that there are a lot of traveling fans that have booked hotels, that have paid
Yeah.
for ground tickets. All these cancellations, uh, might hit the pocket of the common man. I'm just saying,
of course, of course,
No,
of
no,
course.
you are right, Anthony. You are
I
right.
see. Look, I see both sides of the thing because I live in England and
yeah,
I understand that the Queen is like she's the biggest thing in England. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that,
definitely.
but I get other people's views. Yeah, I do get that. That's why it's a good debate. But like, unfortunately, some stuff are out of our control. You know what I mean? But I do get it. Like, I do get it. Like, I do feel sorry for the traveling fans. Like, Man United's game's been cancelled this day. It's because it's because of the funeral, and it's like a lot of London's going to be busy, and that's what they expect in the
Yeah,
news. It's going to be
yeah, and
packed.
with United, they said they are the greater Manchester police. They are using a lot of them for the funeral also to avoid security issues. And there are some people that want to bank on this to cause havoc and to cause violence, to cause problems. So we have to be careful. Even though we love the game of football, we have to be careful about the safety of the fans and the people going to watch. Like I totally understand Anthony, and I said it before you came back on. I said I would have loved football to continue. I'm a football fan. Yeah, I know the Queen is dead, but may her soul rest in peace. But we can pay
Amen.
tributes to her while the game of football
Of
goes on.
course, of
We don't need
It
course.
to
goes
cancel
on,
football.
yeah. Putting
I
that up
feel
on the
it was a
screen,
decision
showing it up
made
there.
by it was a decision made by the board or the people that handles the Premier League to postpone the games, which I understand their part. But at the end of the day, football fans just want to see football. We can always pay tribute in that. We can even stop the game at halftime to pay tribute to the Queen and all. But we just want the games to go on, and we are glad the weekend has gone now. Champions League, Europa League is back, and now we know the league is going to be back again at the weekend. So it's
But
good.
but wait, this calls to question the security apparatus down there in England. Um, how is it that in England you don't have enough security personnel to actually undertake a series of
And you got to
security
understand though.
issues? Uh, of
You
course,
got to
many of
understand.
them will be facing the funeral, but why is it that there's no there isn't enough security apparatus to
This
cater
is
for all these things?
because it wasn't like okay.
Wasn't
When the
planned.
Queen, just say when the Queen dies, yeah, it's out of the blue, like so it's the biggest
Yeah,
thing. So people, I can imagine the whole of the country, Scotland,
yeah,
Ireland, England, they're all Wales, they're all coming together. So all the cops are going to be there, yeah. And that's a lot of police. Like, and we're a small country. We're not like the United States. If we was in America, we could play football, we could do things, but we're a small country. So what? And unfortunately, like, you can't. I don't know, like. Football's going to be back sooner than we think. Like, we're going to have this conversation now, but like in like 2-3 weeks when football's back on, we're going to be like, oh, like it's on. Like, why did we even? You know what I mean? It's not like COVID.
Yeah.
It's not like a year. You're going to miss football for a year.
Right.
It's going to be back on, and like, what, you got football coming in tomorrow, then you got football next week. You know what I mean? So there's football coming on. I get the point, but it's just like they could have. The Premier League could have probably get full out with loads of police, but if the police saying we can't do it, then what can the clubs do? You know what I mean? If the police are saying we can't.
And Smiley, you know, is the Queen of England, and she's well respected, not only in England but around the world. And you know,
of course, that's what I'm saying. Like,
a lot of people coming into the country.
But how can you juxtapose that to? How can you juxtapose that to UEFA Champions League that's still going on, which is an European, competition?
That's why I said it earlier that this was the decision of the Premier League to cancel the games. Like, the United
it wasn't even mandated by the Crown itself.
The news was announced before the Manchester United game on Thursday. But the game went on. They had to announce that the game had to go on, and it went on. But I feel the Premier League, to pay honor to the Queen, decided on their own to stop the games. They could have gone on with the games and nothing happened. But just at the sign of respect, you know, the Queen is someone that loves football. And
of course she does. He was gonna
guys. Let's just welcome some of the subscribers and fans that have just come around. I know this is a very heated topic. You know, we'll touch everything. Adekoya Olushola, brother, you're welcome to the show. I think it's from the motherland, Nigeria. Adekoya Olushola. Smiley also has Nigerian heritage. So, you know, we're all Nigerians down here.
Otabella, man, Otabella.
Exactly. So, Adekoya Olushola says here, this is nice, giving us update about matches cancellation. Thank you, brother. God bless you. God bless your family. And our big fan here, Bagav will be coming to the show one of these days. Bagav, you have to come and talk about Arsenal to the show one of these days, man. He says, hey, and he says,
what up, man?
Very, very interesting. Smiley and Ola, I have to ask you this question because Bagav has just opened that can of worms right now. And Bagav here says something. He says here, may I ask, is it more a police resource issue? Smiley, you go first, on that.
Like I said, I think, it is a more police issue, but you've not just got England. It's not just coming from England. There'll be police from Wales, North Ireland, Scotland, all coming down to London on the 19th of September for the Queen's thing. And I can imagine like the army will be out. So there'll be a lot of things, but they just can't be at football games because this is important. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, they probably could have got police from all around the world to come and do the games, and they could have, but they chose not to. Innit? They chose to show the respect to the Queen. So you can't. I don't know. Like, fortunately, I didn't make that decision.
So Smiley, you're not agreeing to to Bargav's argument that is this a police issue?
In a way, yeah, it is a police issue, but in a way, then I understand the situation. Like I said, I understand the situation. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to judge it on, the police should be doing their job because I understand like it's something mad in history. You know what I mean? Like we've never seen this before, so it's hard for me to say, oh yeah, like I like the football should be on. Like the Prem's the most important because that's me being biased to the country. I know. You know what I mean? Like it's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah,
I do feel for people, man.
Yeah. Ola, what do you have to say about that? Is it a police issue from Bagav?
Yeah, it's like Smiley said, it's a little bit of a police issue, but at the end of the day, the security of lives and properties also are very important. Fine, see, they can go on with the games because they can't tell me they're taking all the police they have to the funeral. But you know, when you have all hands on deck, it's different from when you just have few. There are some certain maybe fans or some people, miscreants that just want to cause havoc, that want
Cause
to cause
trouble and
problems,
cause havoc.
and they will see it as an avenue, as an opportunity to perpetrate the evil they have in mind. So
They have in mind, right?
because I don't know, they will love football, but we as like our lives are important, properties are important. You have to be alive to be able to watch a football match, and you have to be safe to be able to watch a football match. So it's really important to have the full police apparatus in place, so then everyone can enjoy the football peacefully without being afraid of any issues. So it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. And here we also welcome to the show Craig AFC 87. Craig, man, you're welcome to the show. Craig, you've been to battles with me. You've been to not London sides with me, and you've always been in my shows most of the time. Thank you, Craig AFC. Much love to you, brother.
Big up,
One
Craig,
day
man.
we get to see, man. Big ups to you, Craig. Okay, guys. Enough of the Queen.
Yeah.
Let her rest. Enough of this police issue. Let's get deep down into the Premiership itself, because this is very, very important. Yeah, there's no football matches, but that doesn't mean we cannot still be rivals. That doesn't mean that we cannot still be friends. That doesn't mean we cannot still talk about football.
Yo, just before you move on, yeah, people say there's no football this weekend. There was a Liga one, Serie A on, so there was football on, just not in our country. You know what I mean? So
It's
if
not
people
in our
want,
country, yeah.
if people wanted to watch football, they could have watched the Liga, they could have watched other things. You know what I mean? Like the football was still on, just not in England.
Yeah. Of course, there's definitely still options. And mind you, yesterday there was a very, very big game, Juventus versus Salamanca or something like that. Man, Ola, did you see that game yesterday? Ola, your mic is off. Your mic is off, Ola.
Very mean.
I saw Juventus versus Salernitana. He ended in an
oh my God, what a game. What a game yesterday.
VR decisions and all. But it's just like the weekend was still positive. The Real Madrid game, the Barcelona game, which had to be stopped for a while because of an incident with the fan. And that's an example of what I'm trying to say. Lives are very important. As long as we want to watch football, want to enjoy it.
You want to make sure the fans. You want to make sure the fans and the players are safe.
The fans are okay, the safety and all. They had to stop that match to treat a woman that had issues in the crowd and all. So
I think that was the Barcelona game. I think that was the Barcelona game. Yes. But for yesterday, the Juventus and Salma game or something like that. It was hot, man. I don't know, Smiley, did you watch that game? Or did you
I didn't watch that game. I was out with my friend, but I did hear about it. At the end, my friend was telling me what happened. Like, it was a goal, then it got disallowed, then it was a match. So at the end, it was a crazy result. Like, I think they got a red card when the goal got disallowed and he still got sent off. It was like, what? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you know what? That game will take us to our next topic, because there's no football this weekend. But it doesn't mean that we cannot talk about audio issues affecting the games and the Premiership. At the end of that game against Juventus and Salernitana, there was a decision that was handed down by the VAR. And we need to really understand how VAR really affects the games down here in the Premiership. So that will be our next topic. But I just want to take this statement from Craig AFC. Craig AFC, big up to you, man. Thanks for following me everywhere for my shows, man. One love. And he says here, for me, all sporting events should have been cancelled, not just football and boxing, but they didn't. Smiley.
Of course.
That just sums up what I was saying at the start of the show.
Let me answer that, okay?
What's the discrimination against football? Why does football have to shut down boxing?
No. Okay. So boxing got cancelled as well, yeah. There was two women fighters. They was gonna fight on Saturday night. They got cancelled because it's in the UK, yeah. Mm-hmm. So cricket, rugby, golf, they don't make I'm thinking, I don't know, they don't make as enough money like they do. Like, football is $1 billion company. Premier League is $1 billion company, yeah. So they've got if they want to cancel a couple games for the Queen, they can do that. They probably thought when the Premier League or when football cancelled they thought all sports are going to do the same, but they didn't. They can't. So when they've said it's cancelled, they can't just because they're doing it, we need to do it. They need to change out. Let's change our minds because they've already said it, innit? For the respect for the Queen, we're going to do it. Rugby, cricket, golf, they probably don't make enough money in their sport for them to take 3-4 days off the sport for the Queen. You know what I mean? So they're probably just saying, you know what, because the government did give the football, the Premier League could have went on, but the Premier League chose not to, innit? The government said to the golf people, to the rugby people, to whatever sport was playing, it's up to you. We would advise you probably not to, but it's up to you. And then they chose to. But the Formula One was still playing, but that was in a different country.
Yeah,
so,
the Formula One was still going
you know what
on.
I mean?
So I was,
Yeah, but the Formula One wasn't in England; it was in a different country.
Yeah, I feel it just boils down to the sport and the people handling the sport. So at the end of the day, you can't force anyone to cancel their games, or even the Premier
Yeah,
League.
literally.
It was
It
their
was the
choice.
CEO. It was a choice. They
but you guys can really understand where Craig is coming from, right?
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
understand
Of
where it's
course.
coming
Like
from,
all
right?
sports should have been.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm saying.
understand.
All sports should have been cancelled, but they had rugby, golf, and cricket. They chose not to cancel because they gave them the government gave them the option to. It's up to you, innit? If you, we advise you not to, but if you want to play, it's up to you, innit? So if they don't want to
And
do
at
it,
the
they
end of the
don't.
day, and they're doing the games. They paid their respects to the Queen. They did the needful. So it's not as if they just disregarded the death of the Queen. They showed their respect. They paid their respect to the Queen, which is one of the most important things to do for all, like everyone around the world, which they did. Yeah.
Okay, good. Craig, say something here. That Juventus game was mad. 3 red cards in stoppage time. Understandable. See, Smiley and Ola. See, I want us to have a review of what VAR really means in England. Yeah, exactly. This topic, it's one that's mind-boggling to me. We've seen other countries, even in Europe, we've seen them use VAR
VAR for years.
in a very efficient way. There is no question. They have no problems using VAR. Why is it that when it comes to England, VAR is being bastardized, used in ineffective ways that leaves the other opponents feeling cheated at the end of the day? Just look at that Manchester United match. You cannot tell me that football in the 80s, football in the 90s, when the Roberto Baggios were playing, when the Diego Maradonas were playing, you cannot tell me that that push, that Odegaard had, on the opposing player was a big one. It wasn't huge.
It wasn't
A huge
huge,
push.
but
It wasn't a huge push.
you know what it
That
is?
was light. That was light.
Yeah.
And then the VAR comes and cancel a goal that was scored in that process. For me, it's
Yeah, no,
shameful.
I get that.
It's
there you go.
totally shameful. Smiley, what do you say about that?
All right. Footballers nowadays, yeah, they are soft, man. They are soft. Like if you're coming at me and I know I can go down and stay on the floor for a bit and get a foul, they're gonna do that. They're gonna work the ref. It's not like 10 years ago when Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira was playing. You knew that was a brutal game, innit? Yeah, but the game's changed, innit? Like VAR, it's just messed it up. I don't like the ref. They're not even doing a job now. They're just thinking, the VAR did it, so I've got to go with that. You know what I mean? Like they're doubting themselves because the VAR. So I think VAR should be out. We don't need it. We don't really need it. The Premier League was doing fine before it. We need it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What's your opinion?
Back to that. But I'll get back to that because we need to be expansive on this VAR issue. First of all, I want to welcome a very, very special person from our subscription
where's
list.
the other guy? Where's the other guy gone?
I think maybe his internet has a problem, just like the same thing with me too. What happened? So he probably will be back soon. So it's just me and you for now. So Ade Royal, please, Smiley, I just want you to just acknowledge this guy. He's a very, very big friend of this show. He's come to the show today. He's gracing the show for the first time today, but it's a very, very, very great
But I like his
friend of the
opinion.
show behind the curtains, and his name is Ade Royal. And Ade Royal had something for us to say here. You're welcome to the show, Ade Royal, brother. And he says here, football was cancelled
I
simply
like that.
because there won't be enough police football units to
That's it.
send to the stadium. But rugby, other sports do not have maniac
There you go.
crowds
He's
like
answered the
football or
question, bro.
boxing.
He's
I
answered it
just
for
want
you.
I just want to make you understand, Smiley. Ade Royo, he's in the UK. He lives in Manchester, so of
Oh,
course
okay.
he's a resident of the UK.
Yeah,
But what do you have to say to that? I'm sorry, we have
he's
to
correct.
backtrack.
He's correct straight away. He's correct. Like the football. Football is the number one sport when it's on. The Premier League gets played. Yeah, a load. People watch it all around the world. Yeah. Rugby, I don't watch rugby games. Cricket, I don't watch rugby games. So a lot of fans, they don't need police being there. But football, you've seen it. If you see like Millwall, West Ham, yeah, hooligans. If you know about that back in the day, like Millwall versus West Ham, you know that they're rivals and they can. And back in the day, if you had a fight, it was cracking, innit? Football hooligans. That's what it was in the 80s. That's what it was. Like that's why there's loads more police at football nowadays because of that. You know what I mean? Because of all the fights, what happened back in the day. So yeah, he's correct in what he's saying. Literally, like boxing, football are probably the biggest sports in the world. That's why you need a lot of security there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Aderoyo, yeah, I really do agree with you down there because I really just feel like in a hotly contested football match, I really do think that the security apparatus, needs to be there. They need to have up to up to 30 police officers, 30 to 20 police officers in and about the grounds in at different spots and in different stadiums. So I really do understand, do understand that. So okay, let's go to the next. What is this person? Okay, Craig AFC 87, and he says football gone soft, not like it was in the 70s
I was
and
saying that
80s.
earlier.
And he's just referring to what we were talking about with the VAR. But what do you say to this? Answer this question, Smiley.
It's correct. Like football, if like I said, Patrick Vieira. So you take it back 10 years, yeah, 10 years when Patrick Vieira and Roy Keane was playing, yeah. You see the
Yeah.
brutal. You see how it was like on the pitch. Yeah? Football's not like that anymore. You see, like when I don't know when. So when there was a rival, Arsenal versus Tottenham, you didn't see the players talk to each other. Now you're seeing like Man United players, Man City players, all talking to each other before the
All
games and after
talking,
the games.
all touchy
Yeah,
and
because they play.
kissy.
You know why? You know what it is? It's because they played for England. It's because the national team, they want to build that connection. So when they play together as a country, they're not all against each other. So it's a 50-50 thing. Because back in the day, when the England team was playing, we weren't good because none of the players got on because they was rivals. Nowadays, the players are getting on, and we get better chemistry in the
Yeah,
England
they're
squad.
smiling
That's
to
what
each other. They're shaking hands. It's. I don't know. That doesn't spark the rivalry that we all knew. And because of all this, touchy, that kind of thing, I just really feel that football has been watered down.
it is. It
Tackles
is.
have
What?
been, I don't know. If you just have a little bit of a nick on the back, and then VAR calls that back. So I really don't understand these things. Mostly that decision against Arsenal's goal a week ago. You know,
Yeah, that was
it
crazy. That
was
was
it was
crazy.
just shocking. It was absolutely shocking. I didn't really understand that. It was just a little push by Odegaard. Okay, have you even thought maybe Odegaard really needed a place to just balance, and of course you need your hands to actually kind of like
Yeah.
have a little bit of balance on something, on someone. Didn't the VAR actually think about that in hindsight before actually canceling that goal? Or what do you think, Smiley?
I believe. Okay, they did get it wrong. It was a foul. I am going to say it was a foul. Like I'm not going to start saying, "Oh, it's not a foul." Like, it was a foul. They should have blew the whistle a lot sooner and let us score. They should when the ball went in, they should have just let the goal stand and give Odegaard a yellow card. I would have been happy with that, because you can't allow play to, like, because Odegaard didn't even touch the ball. I swear he didn't even touch the ball. I think it was like someone else past it, and then they passed it, and then Martinelli ran. So Odegaard didn't even touch the ball, and we got the goal disallowed. It's like, bro, come on, man. So he should have got a yellow card. Odegaard should have got a yellow card, and then we should have had a goal stand.
Exactly. That's, bro. That's just the exact conclusion I really wanted to see. In that transition, in that gameplay at the time, if you give Odegaard a yellow card for that push, very light push, and give Arsenal their goal, it would have been something else. No party would have felt like, oh, okay, we're now at Old Trafford. The same stories of cheating and misuse of the VAR, was just all over, all over the place, written in that game. But when Arsenal, because this is the rival show, when Arsenal faced Manchester United,
yeah,
or before we were about to, go face Manchester United at Old Trafford, Smiley, what was your, how did you feel before that match? Like, did you feel like Arsenal was gonna go down there to Old Trafford and
win,
just turn Manchester United
no,
over?
No.
What
I
was
never
your
think
feeling
that, bro.
about it?
Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm a real fan. So I see, when I say Arsenal started the season very well this season, yeah. But when we go to Old Trafford, it's like a bogey team. We struggle for some reason. I don't know why, but we don't have a good result. Like Tottenham, they don't win trophies. Like, we don't win at Old Trafford. It's just one of them things. But what I liked in that game is I liked our performance, and we didn't give up. So that's why I didn't mind us. I was pissed we lost, but I wasn't pissed because we didn't get bullied. You know what I mean? I see us players actually trying to play our football. And that's sometimes you got to live, you got to have that, oh, the performance weren't there, but at least we didn't get bullied and just get laughed about. You know what I mean? We lost one game, and then, you know what I mean? Every team's going to lose this season. Every team's going to lose. No one's going to do it.
Every team is going to lose this season. But you know what? There's someone who doesn't believe that their team is going to lose this season. It would be nice to have you on the show on Wednesday with Deji Sports. I'm going to get the clearances from Deji Sports because we own the show together. It's called the Minority Report. So I'm going to have to talk to Deji to have you on that show. Deji Sports actually thinks that Tottenham is going to be invincible this season.
Bro,
he claims, oh, we have Ola of the United family is back to the family again.
My brother's back now. Come on.
Smiley, the family is complete yet again with 3, and the family.
Let me have my opinion. Look. Let me have my opinion on Spurs, yeah? Right.
Yeah. So wait, Smiley. I need to complete this because you might have to come to battle with me on Wednesday when I have a show with Deji Sports. Because so we will have to
I'm
talk
happy,
about
man.
that.
I can.
But what do you really think about Spurs? Because he's thinking that they'll be invincible this season. And of course, they've done their business right. They've managed to get, 1 or 2 games going on. So what do you think? I can see you.
I don't watch Spurs.
Hold your laugh, right?
I don't watch Spurs. I don't watch Spurs, bro. Spurs, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll say this for free. Spurs should have won a trophy. We know when Arsenal went out the Champions League, yeah, Spurs should have won at least a trophy by then. You know what I mean? They still didn't win a trophy. But then they say to us, Tottenham are a better club than Arsenal. Okay, at the moment, you lot are playing, you've been performing well, fair play. But really, you lot are terrible because you lot should have won a trophy by now. And that's what you watch football for. I don't watch football just to finish before Spurs. If Arsenal finish, we've been doing that for 20 years. We did that from 98 to 2016. Facts. We was in the Champions League for 20 years straight. Facts. Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah. Tottenham's only been in the Champions League since 2016. Yeah. Look. The only team what I can listen to, yeah, is Man United. If this guy says to me, look, Arsenal are dead, I'll be like, okay, you man are doing your thing. You won 13 Premier Leagues. You got Champions Leagues. You know what I mean? But Tottenham, what have they done in the last 30 years? Nothing.
Nothing.
It comes down to
Absolutely
titles.
nothing. I really respect your take down there, Smiley. You might come to war with me on Wednesday as I go to war with Deji Sports yet again.
But you know what I mean, though.
It's
Like,
always a war
honestly,
with
look,
Deji Sports.
what do
Always
you
a war.
look? What do you lot watch football for? You want to win a trophy, innit? Every season, when Man City, you know, when we win a Prem, you want
They
to win a
have no
trophy. You don't just
trophy. He just want to talk. You know. But one thing I like about Deji Sports is that he puts his money where his mouth is. You know, he's just flying that flag of Spurs everywhere. You know, he genuinely believes that Spurs would win something this season. Or like, what do you think about Spurs' chances this season? You know, they've not lost a game. That's the argument there. They've not lost a game yet this season. They've been turning teams over, trying to get those 1-0 wins, 2-1 wins. They've been drawing. What do you think about that?
Yeah, with Spurs, I think they have a good coach in Antonio Conte, and you
Conte
know
FC.
if you have Antonio Conte, you can always grind out results, just like you might end up winning. But I think with Antonio Conte, yeah, he did a great job last season coming in. He steadied the ship. He got them Champions League football ahead of us now. And I think this season is when we know if Spurs really mean business because they have to win something. I don't care if it's the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, they have to win the trophy.
But they're sportsy, in it. It's in their DNA to lose. You know, to just bottle it at the end of the day, right?
It's like it's their DNA. I'm a United fan, but if I should put myself in the sports fans perspective, they had a very good transfer window, brought in a couple of players that are okay. They have a good coach, a coach that even with the average team can always garner a result, and that's why this season they've not been fantastic this season, but they've been getting results here and there. Which
Man City are unbeaten as well. So what?
Yeah,
Man City's unbeaten as well.
Yeah,
Because I don't know where this energy. I don't know where this energy Spurs have just got in recent season. They're talking too much. They're talking too tough.
Anthony, you are an Arsenal fan, and you always defend your club. And I feel Deji's doing the same as a sports fan, trying to defend his club. He knows realistically that might not happen. They might end up winning nothing, which most likely 90% is sure most likely won't win anything. But he is defending his team and looking at we have a good coach, we have a couple of players that can grind out something. Hopefully, we can win an FA Cup or a Carling Cup. The league and the Champions League is out of reach because I don't think Tottenham are anywhere near that level of challenging for the league or the Champions League. So if Deji is saying things like that, you should know he's just hyping his team up. But the FA Cup, Carling Cup, Carabao Cup, yes, they might end up sticking one of that, but I don't think the Champions League or the league is feasible for them at all.
Smiley and Ola, look into this scenario very well. Tottenham had nice business. They did. Let's be very, very objective here. Let's be very, very objective here. They have an Harry Kane. We all know who Harry Kane is.
Yeah,
he's a top guy. In the Premiership. He's done his thing consistently in the league. He's also England captain. Totally understandable. They have a son who we always know about his antecedents that he's a good goal scorer, he's a good winger. No problem about that. We've not come into the realities of what he's facing this season. We know they have a Kulusevski. We know they have a Bentancur. Those two were brought in January in the last two
they got Bissima as well, haven't they?
They were okay. And right now, they brought in a Richarlison and Perisic.
And Bissima.
And Bissouma. You cannot doubt the quality of that team right now.
Of course, but
Smiley, with those guys, do you think it's enough for someone to make a pronouncement that they're going to win the Champions League?
No.
The Premiership.
Conte,
is that team enough?
No. The reason why I'm saying that is because Conte's even said that. Conte said, we are not challenging for the season this year. We need to make more signings. He can see that. He knows Spurs are not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not lying to myself. I don't lie to myself. I don't need to big up Spurs. Like, Spurs are doing very well. They're like that. You know them people at the club, they think they're going to get a girl at the end of the night, but they keep trying, but they don't. You know what I mean? That's what they do. You know what I mean? Like, no, but Spurs, they've improved for their fans. They've improved. At least they can say, yes, we're proud of the club, but they can't say anything because they've not won nothing. That's what's pissing me off with Spurs fans.
Yeah, they've won nothing. They've won nothing.
Sorry for swearing, innit?
Oh, no problem, bro. We're okay. It's an adult, it's an adult show. Ola,
Yeah.
what are your chances this season? Do you think Tottenham would finish above you this season?
Yeah, I think I would say they will, just for the reason that I think we are under construction. If I can put it that
Ola,
way.
are you serious? Ola, don't disappoint
Yes.
me. No,
No,
don't
no, no.
disappoint
Yes,
me.
we are.
I don't
See,
think so.
Anthony,
Yeah, United on a rebuild, bro. I can tell you that for free. They are. Like,
Yeah,
I've got a
They're
best
on a
friend,
reboot.
yeah.
No. They're on a reboot, but they have a team and they actually have a coach right now.
But the teams, they need to get rid of players.
They've done good business. No.
Anthony,
Can you see that Manchester United bench that played against Arsenal? They have a club
Of course.
legend sitting on the bench. They have a 4-time winning Champions League winner in Casemiro sitting on that bench. They have a Portuguese league winner, Fred, sitting on that bench. They have England captain Maguire sitting on that bench. Maguire is not really good. Maguire is not really good, but he can come up and show up some things in that defense in some
I don't know.
cases. How can you tell me? And they just brought in Anthony for £85 million from Ajax of Amsterdam. And they have a good tactician and a coach called Ten Hag right now this season. How in God's name can you tell me that Manchester United cannot challenge Tottenham to that top four spot? I don't think so.
You are trying to play me into saying what I would say. I would, because see, I understand what you're trying to say. Fine, we've got the players and all, but it takes time. See, an example is Graham Potter. If he goes to Chelsea, you won't just start playing the Graham Potter style of football immediately. It takes time. You might have the best players in the world, but you still need them to understand themselves. You need them to blend. It took Arteta 3 years to get these players to understand themselves this way, and you can see the result on the pitch because the chemistry is there. They're moving the ball better. Every player has an idea of where the other player is without even looking at the player, because they had to build that like during a period of time. United now,
Ola, see where I have a problem with that.
5 games in, we have to be patient. I won't tell you. See, yes, we should be able to challenge Tottenham to top 4. But
I have a problem with that. I have a problem with your pronouncement. Do you know where I have a problem with your pronouncement? Yeah, Manchester United have been able to bring in winners. You have winners in that team. Casemiro is a winner. Varane is a winner. Ronaldo is a winner. These are experienced guys.
Of course.
They're ready to win titles. Anthony has won serially in Ajax of Amsterdam. So how can you tell me that you cannot finish before above Spurs? Smiley.
I'll give an example. The Europa League game, I saw Casemiro being skinned all around the pitch. I saw him being dribbled. Like, if you watch the compilation of Casemiro in that game, you will say he's a shit player, but I know he has the quality. But I know it takes time.
My friend was saying that as well. My friend. Well, listen. My friend went to the game.
Will tell you, go and look at my 4 Champions League rings.
Listen. Let me. Can I just have a sec?
Performance on the pitch. That's the most important thing. Go on, Smiley.
Listen.
Smiley, what do you think?
All right. I will tell you for free, yeah. Sancho, where did you get him from? Was it German league, yeah? You spent 85 million, yeah. He's come last season, he weren't good, yeah. This season, a lot of United fans saying, yeah, Sancho is not really up for it. We signed Pepe from Lille. He's come, he didn't do a lot. You know what I mean? So you can sign all these good players, yeah.
£2 million gone down the drain, just like that.
No, that was 75 million, wasn't it?
That
was plus add-ons anyway.
75, but I would say that.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, yeah, so a lot of United fans are saying Sancho.
I end up being a very good player. So
no, Sancho. I rate Sancho, but I'm hearing a lot like from my friend, my best friend's a United fan. He's like, "Yo, bro, like, Sancho, he's not really doing a lot." You know what I mean? Fucking, he went to the game yesterday. no, not yesterday, on Thursday, and he said like, oh yeah, Casemiro, he needs time to adapt to the league. He can't just, because it's a different league, different country, different culture. They all players that are humans, they need time to adapt, and sometimes players don't adapt to the league. So Man United could spend 500 mil, 400 mil, but it doesn't mean all them players are going to adapt and they're going to do something.
Yes, immediately, yes. That's just the point, Smiley. It takes time. You might.
It does. Look at Arsenal. Look at
the starting level of the best players in the world. But
of course, look at Arteta. Of course, look what Arteta did last summer. We didn't sign a lot of good players last summer, yeah? We signed unknown players, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, who else did we sign? Martin Odegaard, yeah? Look how the team was happy. Look where we was happy to watch the team, everything. Yeah, because Arteta brought a connection between them players. Man United ain't got that yet. They will, but they're not yet.
And it takes time to build that. So we have to be patient. So I won't say we are ahead of Tottenham. With Tottenham, we know what they are. They have a certain amount of players.
Smiley, I don't want you to be sunk into what Ola is saying, because these guys are very tricky guys.
No,
Smiley. Check out that game with Liverpool. You say that Manchester United is not a cohesive team yet, but they beat up Liverpool.
Was it 2-0? Was it 2-0?
They turned over an Arsenal team that has won their first 5 games in good form. All wins. They were able to turn up Arsenal and turn them over badly. 3-1 is a disastrous result for Arsenal, who has been in form. And then you go to Old Trafford and they batter us with that amount of goals.
Like I said, form goes out the window.
They've been able to silence a Southampton team that caused problems for Chelsea. They've been able to silence a Leicester team.
Spurs beat Southampton 4-1.
It's easy for us to keep saying that Manchester United is not that team yet. But just wait until they creep and slowly get their grasp. They're just three points away. They're just 3 points away from table toppers.
You make the perfect point.
So we're not being deceived.
How we creep ourselves in.
We're not being deceived by that. You can't deceive us.
We are not putting ourselves under
pressure,
Anthony. We have to take it easy. And fine, see, a lot of people think we United fans, we are trying to cover up and just sneak in. Fine, if you think that,
it's a sneak in. It's a sneak in. Because how come you're beating Liverpool?
But I won't go over the moon. I watched, after the Arsenal game, I watched some United fans say, I think David said it, we are winning the league or something. I'm like, it makes no sense. You can't tell me we are winning the league because we won against Arsenal and Liverpool. We only have one Arsenal.
I've heard that. I have heard that United fans do that, man. It's like what?
We have teams like Brentford, we have teams like Viking, we have teams like Southampton, teams like Leicester that can get away those points from you. You get what I'm saying? So you might win against Arsenal, you might win against Chelsea, you might win against Liverpool. Those are just one-off games, and those are big games that every player will be up for it. Look, okay, we won against Arsenal, but we lost to
Brentford. You lost to Brentford and Brighton.
Yeah, and even the Europa League game against Sociedad, we lost. So like you get what I'm trying to say. You don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Like as a United fan, you have to be careful of what we say. Last season we got Ronaldo, we got Varane, we got Sancho. We were saying we are winning the league, and it went. And last season was like one of our worst seasons ever. For me as a United fan. So I think this season we have a good coach in Ten Hag, which I love the coach. I believe in this process. I want him to do well. He has gotten a couple of players in, but we can't get over the moon and start chanting ridiculous things or start saying ridiculous things. We have to give him the time to build this team. And I think if he gets the time to build the team, we'll see a very good United side in a year or 2, or maybe 3 years time. It's another 3 years. So why don't you give my manager at least 2 years to see what he could offer? We don't need to go over the moon. And if he overachieves, fine, I'm happy. But I don't need to proclaim what I am not sure of yet. Because the same United that won against Arsenal, lost to Brighton, lost to Brentford, and lost to Sociedad.
That's what I'm saying. We won we won in the Europa League, innit? Yeah, Man United beat us, but we won our next game. And that's what I judge the team. So I don't mind us losing, but we beat our next game. They lost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So that's football.
Okay, Top Top Gooner Amy Baba has just entered into the chat and it says Arsenal UEFA game tie on Thursday cancelled. Any concrete reason for that? Smiley, could you give him an answer?
Yeah, it's because of the I believe it's the security in London. Like they ain't got enough police because of the situation with the Queen. So unfortunately, they can't put have people to protect the fans and the football players at that event because health and safety comes before anything. You know what I mean?
Even the Chelsea game, I was like, it was Chelsea. I'm hearing they are planning to move the first leg. Maybe they can move it down
Ola, please, just before you continue, I need to big up these guys. These guys coming to our show. Bagath, you welcome to the show again. Bagath says here, connection helps. Don't win titles if Man United gets coercive. Scary. Bagath also says here again at the last chat here, he says Arsenal don't have the paths complete. Smiley, how can you answer that?
Yeah, we don't. Like we need to upgrade on Xhaka. We need to get a better number 6. Ramsdale needs to prove himself. He's a good goalkeeper, but he just needs to prove himself. He's a bit shaky. Gabriel needs to fix up as well in defence. But yeah, no, we have got a good squad, but yeah, we still need to improve. Every club will tell you need to improve. You can't just stay the same. You know what I mean? Like Xhaka needs to go. Really, Xhaka's been playing very well, but we need an upgrade on him. You know what I mean? A little bit younger, a little bit faster. What can do? Ping the ball, shoot from midfield. That's what we were missing. You know, like an Aaron Ramsey kind of player.
Yeah, that kind of a thing. Ola, please, could you complete your former point you were making?
Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is it takes a lot to build a team, and as a United fan, I have gone through. We've had 4 managers now. I would say this is the 5th manager since Sir Alex retired, and we've been going round the same cycle. So I think with Ten Hag now, we are trying something different, and I think if we give him time with these players, we will see a better West Ham United. But I don't want us to get
Craig is a good point.
our next 5 games, and I will still get carried away. I will be happy, but I won't get carried away that we are winning the league because, but to just a injury or 2 to some players, then everything goes from bad.
Everything goes out the window.
Yeah, and same with us now. That's where you need the squad depth. You try to get Douglas Lewis. Assuming you could get Douglas Lewis in, you would have we'll be able to play the Xhaka role and some other.
Yeah, definitely. Xhaka would have been because Lokonga. I'm gonna bet Lokonga's a number 8, not a number 6.
In every position, because if you are taking out Xhaka and bringing Lokonga, is a drop off in the level and the quality of player, which will affect that team.
Exactly.
That's the next level for Arsenal to go. Getting backups that are really good. So you won't see changes even when you can change the players or some players like George and all. So that's just
Ola, you raised a very, very great point there. But also Craig AFC 87 also raises a very, very
playing that high line
point here. Arsenal playing that high line played into Ten
Hag's hands.
Ola,
what's your thoughts on that?
Ola, that's why I'm saying that you guys should not deceive us this season.
No,
we know what you guys are doing. We know what you guys are doing. You guys just, you're just trying to go under the radar,
but that's the
play the kind of games you guys are playing, and just creep up to that top 4.
Anthony,
winning the league is a thought stretch for you guys.
Yeah.
But you guys want to get
I'm going to
into
say
that.
it for free now. I'm gonna say it for free now. City's winning the league. No one's stopping them. And Haaland, you must be out of your mind. Haaland's come to the league to not play a game. He's got 10 goals already. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not a joke. Like, he's come. Kane's probably not gonna get top goal scorer this season. Like, done.
Anthony,
there's still an argument about that, Smiley.
To answer your point, we United. Like I said, if Ten Hag overachieves and gets 3rd or gets 4th, I will be happy. Then I can run my mouth at the end of the season that, yes, Ten Hag did this and that. But for now, I can't run my mouth because we might end up losing the next 3 games in the league.
Ola, you can only play. This is the Premiership. You can only play the teams that are being put forward to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And
What's
and
your
and
go
and
on?
right now, Manchester United have been placed with the table toppers, Arsenal. They beat them soundly 3-1. You've been able to beat a Liverpool, who other people in some other, metaverse think that they're gonna win this league, and you've managed to beat them. And we all know that when you guys play City, it's not an easy one for Manchester City. Even if City is on top form, you know when Manchester United and Manchester City play, it's a rivalry.
Yeah.
Manchester go out
But
all
look,
out to win. So if you're beating these top teams and you can be able to take some points out of these smaller teams, that's championship stuff. That's Premier League winning runs, mind you.
Yeah.
And Craig AFC raises a very, very great point here. He says Arsenal playing that high line played into Ten Hag's hands. What does
Yeah, I
that
said it.
mean? It means
what's
that
your
Manchester
yeah?
United has a gaffer now.
I said it.
You have
Even
a
see,
gaffer now. So you cannot
Anthony,
deceive us by
Anthony,
just creeping up to us and
Anthony,
telling us like
Anthony,
we're humble, we're just trying to raise
Anthony.
a team. No,
Under
no,
Sir
no, no,
Alex
no. You
era,
have a team of
and
winners already.
and in the past era of United, like Arsenal will always dominate the game. I said in the match preview after the Arsenal game, I said the plan was to catch Arsenal on the break. In the first half, it was hard to get
Defend.
that opportunity, but in the second half, the match opened. It brought on Ronaldo, and Marco got the space, and you guys were attacking because you needed the goal. And the two goals was very good counter-attacking display by United, which you
Smiley,
will always get
What do you
games
say
like
to
this.
that? Smiley, what do you say
I
to
want to
that?
know your thoughts on it, bro. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of the Man United game? Let me know.
See, yeah, that Man United game. I was forced to eat an humble pie. That pie, I'm still eating it. Ola, you remember the pie I've been telling you about?
Yeah, you have been eating that
You know,
pie. That
I'm
pie,
still eating that humble pie.
the pie is not getting
It
finished
made
yet.
me come down so low. Even in podcasts I've been at, because for the first 5 games this season, Arsenal has been completely turning over teams, beating Bournemouth along the way, beating Leicester, showing this kind of like mental stability and mental cohesion, along the line in
Cool,
our
too. I
first
think you've
five
been.
games. And going into that Manchester United game, I really thought that Arsenal was going to go into Old Trafford and turn them over. Genuinely, Smiley, I really thought that Arsenal would go into that game
Yeah,
and give Manchester United a silly beating, because they still have lingering problems around them.
of course.
That team is still thinking about captaincy issues. They still have a Ronaldo. They are thinking about how to ship him out or how to,
They've got
cohesively put him effectively into that team. They
McTominay as
just
well.
bring in they just brought in an Anthony who doesn't know much about the Premiership. So, with all these lingering problems all about in Manchester United camp, I really felt like, hey, Arsenal actually have a chance of turning these guys over. And again, you could see what Ivan Tony did to Martinez. He ran him ragged in the match against Brentford.
I think Maguire was playing.
Martinez was a confused guy down there. So I really thought that we'll go into that match and turn them over. But I have to give Manchester United, we played into their hands. We're playing that high line, and we
It's a
got
bad
found
game
out.
now.
Our skirt got opened. We were
Look,
exposed brutally. So, what do you really think about that?
okay, let me. I'll say, yeah. Ten Hag knew he wouldn't be able to compete with Arsenal kicking the ball around. Like he switched out games. Yeah, we pressed. Like Man United didn't have an easy game. I heard Man United fans say, "Oh, that was an easy game." No, bro, you didn't really have the ball. Like we had most of the ball. You lot didn't. You beat us on when you beat us on. You had like Bruno did one long pass. Bam, you beat us on a counter attack. Fair play. And then you did the same. Fair play. Yeah, you have to do what you want to win. But Ten Hag knew he weren't going to beat us on playing football, so he said, "Look, when you get a chance, make sure you take that chance," and that's what they did. You know what I mean? So you can't fault them. But I cannot say Arsenal didn't play. We did. We played well. That's what I'm saying. You got to give Arsenal credit because we played well. It's not like he will even say. You've seen Arsenal come to Old Trafford and you've just smashed us where we've not even competed with you. That was a different game, wasn't it? It weren't just a normal Man United 3-1. Oh yeah, we've beat Arsenal 3-1. Like you look. See like what we was doing, like you know what I mean. We weren't just an easy game for you.
But what really hurt me is that, see, Smiley and Ola, this is the problem I have with Manchester United. Why does it have to be Manchester United that finds us out. In our 49 unbeaten, they were the ones that opened us up and openly disgraced us. Why is it Manchester United always? I, I
It's
don't
like
want to call
bribery,
them
isn't it?
our boogie team, but why is it always them? And then we're just getting 5 runs, our 5 run game, and then we go to Old Trafford and they're turning us over. Why does it have to be Manchester United?
Like I answer, he's got to answer. I can't answer that one. Man United,
Okay.
Ola,
you know
Ola,
what I mean?
why
I
does
feel
that? Why does it
I
have to be
feel
Manchester
I
United?
feel games like this, it's a different level and different level of motivation. Okay, Arsenal they won 5 games out of 5 coming into the game with United. United were pumped. United had a bad start to the season. They had to
Yeah,
get the result. It's like I told you in the preview that I would take a draw, but I felt we could get a win against Arsenal because now the morale is high. Someone has to spoil that unbeaten run, and it's just like I don't know how to put it, but most times it's just always United doing the job because we are always opportunity to play you at the right time when you guys are on the high, either getting unbeaten or doing this. We come
yeah.
at the right time and we always get the results. But the thing is,
You guys always turn
like
us
I said,
over.
we
I
guys
don't
play into
know.
our hands. But the difference after had the better game all around. You played the better football than us, but we got the chances. We took our chances, and at the end of the day, I always say 3 points is the most important in
The result.
football.
That's what it means, bro.
You might have
Smiley,
99% possession, but the 3 points is what matters, and we got the 3 points.
Smiley. The ball possession for that game was Arsenal 61 to Manchester United 39. It
That's
was
what.
that overblown. So at the end of the day, when we have all this possession and we could not get those translated into goals, I was feeling like it's Manchester United doing some juju or some
What
they're
Good
doing
is,
some black magic or some juju.
I'll tell
What
you
is
for fact.
going on there?
I'll tell you, innit? Ten Hag had his team defending for their lives. Like, sometimes you see it when teams are just not. You can't get a touch on the. You cannot get. You can't even take a shot because they was defending for their lives. They wasn't letting us have. You know what I mean? They weren't letting us have no space. They weren't letting us do that. They weren't letting us play our football. But you know what I mean? Like if some teams, if they're not letting us play it, if Ten Hag's saying, look, make sure you defend. Varane, we're forgetting he's a 4-time Champions League winner, so he knows how to defend. Same with Martinez. He's done. I'm hearing United fans saying he's one of the best defenders in the league at the moment. It's like, bravo, he's only had 4 games. Come on, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like
Exactly.
so. No, but I will say it. Their defense at the moment, Varane, that black left back, and
Palacian.
the lot. I don't know about the lot yet, but the rest of the Varane, Martinez, and that black yeah, solid.
Yeah. Let's see what Craig AFC is saying here. 87. Craig, our big supporter here. Craig, big ups to you, Craig. We love you here, brother. And it says here, Edu. Now listen to this, Smiley. Edu was more interested in sniffing feet than making signings on deadline day. Can you imagine? That's the fact. It's true. Part of the problems Arsenal had in that game was our central defensive mechanism. It was down, and that's due to the absence of Thomas Partey. I genuinely
Yeah,
feel like if Thomas Partey was in that game, he would be able to mop up, that central
of
defensive
course.
area,
But
protecting our back four, and releasing Zichenko to actually go forward and help us with our offensive play and come back and help us
of course.
when there's a defensive duty for the team to have, mostly in closing down someone like Rashford. And that was a problem. Instead, Edu was just interested on sniffing feet and posting them on Instagram.
Was he? Like that's what I mean, bro. I don't remember seeing that on Captions today. I see us putting 3 bids into Douglas Reese, and Aston Villa said he's not for sale. So if they didn't really want to, if Arsenal weren't going to sign anybody, why was there 3 bids going to Aston Villa? Listen, where it annoys me with a lot of Arsenal fans because they don't know the
Smiley,
fact they
well,
put
we don't need to talk about that because me and you will be talking about that as a family meeting in our
Well, I get
show
what
that
he's
I would
saying. It's like,
actually introduce at the
I get
end
what
of
he's saying in that,
the
but
program, because
it's
this show also belongs to Ola too, because this is the rival show.
okay.
Ola, genuinely, Ola, genuinely. where
Yeah.
do you think Arsenal, because now we're talking about the big six now. Where do you think Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester
Man
City,
City.
Manchester United, of course, and Arsenal will rank this season? And do you see
And Spurs, you forgot
any
Spurs, man. Come on.
surprise creeping in into that top five, top six? What do you see, Ola? Just
Yeah,
give it to us.
Spurs.
I would ask the same question of Smiley at the end.
I don't really see any surprise keeping in, but I think I'll give.
Tottenham, Deji Spurs, Tottenham.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the Spurs Tottenham, but last season they got fourth, and I think the highest they can get this season is also fourth. I don't see them winning the league.
Okay,
I think
good
Man
one.
City will win the league again. I'm a little bit confused about Liverpool because they're a little bit here and there this season. They've not gotten like the momentum for the season yet. But
Yeah,
with like if we are going on form on what we are seeing right now, I would say Arsenal can sneak second. I'll go third. I'll go because I think Liverpool will improve. Thiago is back. They're getting a couple of players back. They brought in Otto from Juventus on deadline day, so I think they will improve. So they might end up sneaking third. With Spurs,
yeah.
I think Spurs might still get fourth, but I think Spurs will have issues because they're grinding out 1-0 win, 2-1 win. At some point, that will go, and they will lose a couple of games because you can't always keep getting a slight result every time.
So who
Right?
will be your top three, Ola? Who will be your
My
top
top
three?
three, I will go for Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. But I'll go for Spurs or Chelsea for fourth. And United might get fifth or possibly sneak into top four, but I will go for fifth for United right now. And I will not also focus on the Europa League. And if you can get the Europa League, sneak into the Champions League from there. So we have two routes of getting the Champions League, either by winning the
Yeah.
Europa
Yeah,
League or
I agree
by
with that.
getting top four in the league. So anyone that comes by, but I would love us to have Champions League football. But I won't say outrightly we are getting fourth right now, but I would say fifth or sixth in the league. But we might win the Europa League and get fourth and get Champions League from there.
Okay. Smiley. Craig AFC 87 raises a very, very big point here.
Yeah, when can
Uh,
Odegaard shoot?
yeah, about Odegaard. I think me and you have to do justice to our new show that's coming up this week. We'll talk about that. Craig, that's a very, very important question. Is Odegaard a small time bully? Is he a bully for these smaller clubs? Or is he a world class player that can actually turn up in the big games? This is a question that I really need answered. And me and Smiley will be doing justice to that on our debut show coming up this week. So you guys have to watch out for that. We'll talk about that at the end of the
Make sure you
of
like
the
and
stream.
subscribe.
Smiley, what is your top four this season? Please
My
be
top
very
four, yeah.
objective. I know you're an Arsenal fan. You're an
Yeah, I have
Arsenal
those.
guru. You're a gooner. So,
Yeah.
but
But
please just be very
Man
objective.
City, yeah, Man City. I'm not going to put Arsenal second. I'm not going to do that. I think Liverpool, if they hit form, we know what they can do. They can hit form and they can just smash teams. So I think Liverpool. Then I will put Arsenal third on form. Chelsea, they don't look. Chelsea, Liverpool, they look a bit shaky, and Chelsea's just sacked their manager. So Chelsea
Yeah.
or Liverpool could get fourth spot. Spurs, I'm never keen on them. I think Man United will finish fifth, and then I don't know, Spurs sixth, but it'll probably be the other way around.
Okay. Seriously, I really think that this season will be those kind of season that will be very, very competitive,
No, it will.
extremely competitive.
Every season
I
gets
don't
better.
see. I won't do the lazy, just like Deji Sports always say. I won't do the lazy talk and the what the papers and the dailies and the top podcasters want you to believe that Manchester City will just run away with the title. I don't see that because if Manchester City is to run away with the title, why couldn't they turn over Newcastle? Why did they have two draws in, linked to their names. Even Aston Villa that Arsenal were able to defeat, grinding out a draw against Manchester City. So you see that this season it's going to be very, very tough. So if teams can be able to come up, face these bigger teams head on, they can grab points from them. So Man City, I think Man City will come. I'm looking at a Man City second.
City,
Um,
son.
yeah, I'm looking at a Man City second.
Who comes first for
Uh,
you?
And who comes first? And who's beating City? That's what I'm saying. As soon as City
um,
hit form, yeah, it's over. You know what I mean? City always start the season slow. I've noticed that they beat. I swear they lost to Tottenham last season. They still won the league, bro. Come on, man.
to be very sincere with you, I really think that Liverpool might have a very, very huge comeback. I really
Yeah, they
think that
will.
Klopp.
They
I
can go
think that
on
Klopp.
a,
I
on a
think
run
that
of
Klopp.
10 to 12 games
Exactly.
or 2 games unbeaten.
Exactly. I think
They
that
can.
Klopp
I
Klopp
capable of that.
would be fuming with them in the dressing room right now. He'll be absolutely fuming with them. And of course, we do know that he's a kind of like a training ground coach. He's that kind of guy that would be very, very. He'll keep a united face up front, but down there, where the grinding is there, he will do the talking down there. So I really see Liverpool coming up this season and grabbing that title. But I really do see Arsenal sneaking into that title race and that title conversation this season. I know everyone would laugh at me, but I really do see Arsenal in that conversation. Manchester
Right, I hope you're
United,
right, yeah, because people will come for you, man. You gotta be right, man. You gotta be
they'll
right.
come for
Anytime,
me,
yeah.
bro.
Anytime you
Yeah,
always refer to it and get that clip of when Anthony is saying Arsenal will win the league.
exactly.
I remember you said it. I remember you said
Exactly.
it.
I said it. I said it.
So you
I
have to
said it.
stick
But
with that.
yeah, I'm
No,
I'm not
sticking with
part.
that.
Listen,
I'm sticking with that.
I am
Arsenal
not
will
part
be
of
in the
that
conversation.
conversation. I did not say we're winning the league. All right,
yeah.
forget
Chelsea,
about that.
I'm gonna win Smiley, but
Just
Anthony,
Anthony.
I will
Just
put all that
Chelsea,
Anthony.
at the end of the season to
Chelsea.
we'll do a proper banter at the end of the season if Arsenal doesn't win the league.
At the end
Which
of
I
the
I'm not
day,
think
part of that. Sorry, if Arsenal don't win the
and
league, forget me.
and
I'm not
again,
part of that. Bro.
Chelsea. I really think that Chelsea will implode this season. They won't be in the top four this season. They won't even be in top five this season. I see Manchester United coming fourth this season. I see them coming fourth, genuinely.
Got a lot of
I see
people
them
coming
coming
fifth.
fourth. Yeah, yeah, because they're just pretending right now. They have a team full of winners, no, Smiley, it's very important because when this team come up, when they get connected together, you will start seeing the kind of wins they will churn up together. Because right now that team is disunited in a way, and they can be able to churn out wins. Right now, and I've seen what Ten Hag is doing right now. He's like, okay, this Premier League coaches, let me teach you a lesson. I'll allow you guys play. You do the whole playing. You play. You dribble. You get those ball possession. I'm happy to just sit back and catch you guys on the counter. And mind you, Manchester United have players right now that are good runners.
But
They might
Anthony,
not be good scorers, but they're good runners. They have a
but Anthony,
Sancho who could run
But
at you. They have of
God.
course, Rashford's shooting boots is not really that prolific this season, but you can see what he did against Arsenal. They have these top runners. They might not be good scorers, but they're top runners. And on a good day, if they're very, very lucky, they can put that ball at the back of the net.
yeah.
They just
It's
have to
taking Harry
defend
Kane.
they just have to defend 80% of the game.
But
But the
Anthony,
20% they
but
have, they could
Anthony,
score you. So I genuinely see them get top four this season.
Anthony,
Guys, they're top four, yeah.
sorry to cut you. If you know Ten Hag and you know Ten Hag's style of playing, the clubs he has played, he wants to play the possession-based football, not a counter-attacking style.
You want to play
And
like Pep?
I know, but he has
and I
changed
think
his
for
style.
now,
He has changed his style. He
see,
changed his style
Anthony,
against
and,
Liverpool. He changed his style
uh,
against.
see,
He changed his style
Anthony,
against Arsenal. He knows
he
how
was
to grind
naive.
those
He was
results
naive coming to
in
the
tough
league and trying to
places.
play that style immediately, playing that from the back against Brighton. We lost against Brentford. We lost. I said something after the Brentford game. Even when you are building a team, you have to be able to get the results. if you end up playing good football and you
Well,
are
of course,
losing and you are losing
you know
all the
why you
games
lost that game
and you are
against
losing all
Brentford
the
and
games,
Brighton.
your
It's
good football will go
Maguire.
out the window.
Maguire's a headless
So
chicken, and
so
Ten Hag has been able
yeah,
to
yeah.
drop him. It takes a
So
big coach to do that. It takes guts
Anthony,
to do that. To
as you're
drop
trying to
an
build a
English
team,
player.
you also need to garner result. And I think for now, Ten Hag is focusing more on getting the results and building the team little by little, slowly, instead of just trying to play his style immediately and losing those games. Because if he had insisted we playing out from the back and playing this possession-based football, we would have lost almost all our games so far this season. But he had to change it so he could be able to get the results. And I think going forward, we will see better possession-based performances from this team.
Okay.
And also getting results. But
Ola
No.
time.
I don't think
Ola
I don't
time.
think we can play this counter-attacking football all through the season. Because
Yeah.
that's not Ten Hag style. Ten Hag is the kind of coach that is always very serious with what he wants. If you see him, you know he's
Smiley, I'm so
wants what
sorry.
he
I'm
wants.
so sorry for giving you a baptism of fire. When Ola is talking, it means business. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
cool,
sorry
cool.
for giving you a baptism of fire into the show. But you
It's
know,
cool.
you've held your own down here too. And you know, as you can see,
Just before we go,
this show, particularly this one right now, is one of the best shows that we've had because
Yeah.
of the the ideas, the energy you bring, and you, of course,
no,
everyone
I
knows
appreciate
Ola
that.
here.
I
Ola brings the
appreciate both
heat
of you
all the time.
allowing me to
So
come on the channel.
yeah, definitely.
Just
So
before we go,
guys,
though, just before we
yeah,
go, I just want to say this: Ten Hag used to be Pep's assistant at Bayern Munich. He's learned
Yeah.
a lot from Pep. Same with Arteta. So Pep is one of the best managers in the league. Ten Hag is not on Pep's level. I'm just
Yeah.
going to put that out there. Yeah, Ten Hag
He's not.
can be, but Pep's just he's proven,
He's
isn't
a
he?
work
You
in
know.
progress. Ten Hag is a work in progress. But I think
wait. So
if
this
he keeps up
argument
with what he's
now.
doing,
So you're now
he can
telling
get
me
to that
that
level, but it
Manchester
takes time.
City, do you think Manchester City will come to Old Trafford and turn over Ten Hag down there with
I
You
don't
don't
what
think.
Ten
know.
Hag
You
is
don't
doing right
know.
now?
Pep, you
I
can't.
don't think
This
so.
what annoys me. Yeah, no. This what annoys me because fans are like, oh yeah, Ten Hag's this good manager. They forget what Pep's done. Like Pep's not done nothing.
But
Pep's not
but Smiley, but Smiley, we've seen a shit only side go to City and win City home and away in the league. So
Home and away, yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
that's why in games like
It'll
this,
be a big game. It'll be a big derby. That's what it'll be. It'll be a good derby.
yes. That's my point.
I wouldn't say United. Oh yeah, Ten Hag's. That we don't need to worry about Pep anymore. Like no, it'll be a good minute. It'll be a good derby. Like Tottenham and Arsenal. You know when the replay Tottenham, it's a good derby.
Yeah, I just think in games like this, form goes out the window, and it's a Manchester derby.
Definitely. You're right.
Every player in both teams are out for it, and I just think in those games sometimes United are always more hyped than not up for it, and they end up
Definitely. You man, kill it. Like when it comes to the big six, you've got a great record against us. But
Yeah, talking about that big six, they have a good record. I really see Manchester United beating Liverpool this season. I see them beating Liverpool this season, home and away. I see them holding their own against Manchester City, home and away this season.
I get
It's just one of those teams that they can creep up on you, and they have winners in that team. This is what people
every
forget,
top
you know.
6 team this day. You can't say Man United's going to beat every top 6 because that's not going to City will.
But I don't know.
See, Manchester United is going to get top 4 this season.
I don't agree.
I genuinely see that. There's no amount of deceiving anyone would deceive me.
Smiley, I said before, I think Anthony is trying to bait me into accepting his view, and I will stick with my guns and say I don't know what to.
Smiley, do you see what's going on here? Do you see what's going on here?
If I go south,
You're going to gas him up.
and then it will be a different conversation. But with Pep and Ten Hag, Pep is levels ahead of Ten Hag. He has achieved way more than I was expecting him to do in the Premier League. Now, City has won 5 leagues in 6 years. So what are we saying? And so Ten Hag is just coming up, but I think he can get to that level if he keeps doing what he's doing and building the team the way he is. But
okay, Craig AFC 87 has just said something that should just quell the talk right now. Pep Guardiola won 33 major trophies. Only other manager who has Moyes, Sir Alex Ferguson. I
That's
think
my point.
he just lays all the whole argument to rest down there. Thank you, Craig
But,
AFC, bro. Craig AFC, man, we love you here, man.
like
Thanks,
Craig just
thanks,
said,
thanks.
Arsenal. Look, Craig just put his top seven. I think. Yeah, he put what was it? Man City, I think Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, Newcastle. Nah, bro, Arsenal are not going to be finishing sixth this season. I can promise you that. I
Yeah.
can promise you that for free. We're
So,
not
Craig,
finishing.
Craig AFC, Craig AFC, please, if you're listening, Craig AFC, please talk to me on Instagram. We need to talk, man. Please just hook me up on Instagram. We need to talk. Yeah, Ola,
and Anthony, a
yeah.
point is, Smiley said something about Newcastle. I think Newcastle are going to be a team that I think they can get top 10
Top
this season.
six, top
I would
six, top
say
six, top
no.
six.
I would say top six because teams like this they're always unlucky. They play well, they play good football, but sometimes they're always unlucky to get the result. Look at the game against Crystal Palace, the VAR decision that cost them 3 points.
Yeah,
Things like that are things that will take away a couple of points from you that won't make you get to that level of getting the top six.
that level
I
of
think,
getting.
but I think they can get the top eight or even get like a playoff spot for the Europa League this season because they're looking very decent, looking very good. A couple of additions. I think in January they'll bring in more players, but for now they're looking good, and I think they can only get better with a good manager like Eddie Howe. Like it's just
Eddie Howe.
fantastic style of play.
People forget,
Craig,
yeah.
if you're not on Insta, Craig, if you're not on Insta, please hook me up on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. You can see my Twitter account, Tony Cloud Gunner. You can find me there. Please hook me up as soon as possible, please. Yeah. See, Ola of the United family, Smiley. This has been a great show, but we have to keep to the time limit. Ola, I think he has left. I think maybe his laptop, is off or
Yeah.
something. So, Ola, I don't know. I think we have to. I think we have to bring.
Can you see me? There you go.
Yeah,
There
we
you
can
go.
see you, man.
Sorry,
Ola,
I clicked. I clicked the chat and it went out. I was like, "What have I done?"
Ola, I think we have to bring Smiley to the show again. At least you can. Smiley, this show belongs to me and Ola. So, but I think you bring a lot of spice to this show. So,
Yeah. Definitely.
I think Ola would like you. So backstage, I'll
Yeah,
talk to
yeah.
Ola. If Ola
Yeah.
likes you, we could all
No,
kick it.
no, cool,
But
cool. We can
guys,
have Smiley on and I will try to get another of my United guy. But I'll have to get some for United. So it will be two against one because now both of you are battling
yeah,
me
yeah, yeah,
and
Nah, yeah,
successfully
do it, man.
yes.
Listen,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
can I have
We can
his
do
number?
that,
What's his
man.
name? Ola. Ola. Is your name Ola? Yeah.
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 Can I have his number if that's all right? Can I have his number so we can
Yeah,
speak?
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
sure.
Like,
It's an open
because
scale
what
stuff.
what I was thinking, I know this show owes to you, yeah. But if you're happy with me to be on a regular basis and we can it'll just spark it up, it'll be good. You know what I mean? Every
Yeah.
week we just bring something different. You know what I mean? It'll be
Yeah.
good.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
down for
Ola,
that.
you can also come as a guest to me and
Yeah.
Smiley show
Yeah.
that
No,
starts
no
up
problem.
this week. Because Smiley, he's become a friend and already a brother to me already. So, Smiley, me and Smiley, now I'm now announcing this. Me and Smiley will be having our show together, and we want to be running this show from Mondays. It's going to be a Monday digest, but
Oh, decent. Yeah, yeah.
this week we're going to have it probably maybe on Friday or so. Then
Yeah, that's
from
decent.
next
That
week we'll
works
be
for me.
starting. Yeah, from next week we'll be starting the show on Mondays.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
that's
uh,
fantastic.
but Smiley, I would like you to tell the viewers what the name of the show will be called because we've already talked about
Oh,
this,
what was
and
it? What was
tell
it?
the
Smiley.
viewers how they
Was
can
it
get to meet you.
what? Smiley and Claude Premier League show, weren't it? Something like that.
Yeah. It's a
And then
Smiley and
yeah,
Cloud
follow
show.
me on TikTok. Yeah, Smiley 94. No, Smiley Entertainment 94. Yeah, Smiley Entertainment 94. That's my TikTok. Make sure you follow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put Smiley's initials and all his accounts at the description of this of this program. So you guys can please go add up Smiley. He's part of the family now. We have a show coming up. Me and he will be hooking up for our show, the Smiley and Claude show, Premier League show. That will be on Friday, where we'll talk about everything the Premiership. with a little bit of a bias with Arsenal. So Ola, please, I hope you will come to that show and visit
Yeah,
me and Smiley,
yeah.
and
I
we
will.
can talk
I'll
about
definitely
football
will.
down there. And Smiley, you can also add Ola on on Instagram. He's
Yeah.
also
No,
on
no,
Instagram too.
definitely. We'll talk. We'll
Yeah,
exchange numbers and all. Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely,
Exactly.
man.
Welcome to Tony Ghana TV, bro.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. So we're a big family down here.
Let's
Smiley.
just grow this channel, innit? That's the best thing we can do. So just grow this
Yeah.
channel now, man. Let's
Yeah,
just grow it,
exactly.
man.
Smiley, you might have to come to war with me. Ola doesn't like going to war with me with Deji Sports. I don't know why. Because if he wants to come to war with me
I've been craving to
with
come
Deji
to that
Sports, he
show,
would have
and I
told
think
me.
I will.
But
I think I will this Wednesday.
everybody that I've brought in to go to war with Deji Spores has either tucked their tails into their knickers and run away.
Now
Because
I'm
Deji
happy,
Spores
man.
is a big character. So I don't know. I would like to have you on that show on Wednesday so we could go head to head in a respectful way. Although Deji Spores might not be that respectful, but it's all a character. So, but still, I would like you to come to war with me
I will try my best to be
with
on that
Deji
show
Spores.
on Wednesday.
But Deji Spores, I will have to let him know because he partly owns the show too. So, I'll talk to Deji Spores that you'll be coming on the show, and he will definitely give the clearances for that.
Yeah,
Then
that's
you can
fine.
come
That's
to the
fine.
show because you need to come to war with me. I need my men behind me or beside
I'm
me
the
to
perfect
come to
person,
war
bro.
with this
Listen,
with this
Tottenham
sports
fans
guy
don't want to
causing
speak to me,
havoc
man.
everywhere.
Tottenham fans don't want to speak to me because I will tell them about trophies. That's all I will go on about. That's all the thing I'm going to go on about. I'm not going to talk about football. I'm going to talk
And
about
Smiley,
trophies.
and Smiley,
Exactly.
and Smiley, it will be a good debate with you and Deji then, because Deji will go on and on and talking about the football, not the trophies, because
Yeah.
he knows
Craig,
he has none. So we keep talking about the football.
Craig, I have to warn you. I have to warn you.
If
Deji
I'm available
Spores
on
is a
Wednesday,
big
I will
character,
also
man. He could
Respect to
just
Craig, man.
he
Respect to
could just
Craig.
say
He's just,
anything about you, bro. But you just have to be mentally prepared. He could just get into you, and he could
it's
rile you
all
up a
love,
bit.
baby, man. It's all
So
love, baby,
yeah,
man.
so you have to
It's all a bit of
come with
fun.
come with
It's all a bit of fun, baby, man. Make sure you're ready.
Exactly, man. And yeah, Ogbeni Ridwan. See, yeah, Ogbeni Ridwan is a consultant in this show. Is a big friend of this show. He loves this
Yeah.
show. He's our main guy in this show too. Ogbeni
Shout him out,
Ridwan.
man. What's his name?
Thank you very
Odegaard, yeah?
much. I know he's a very very big time banker and IT professional and an accountant and a lawyer. He does everything. You know what? Ogbeni Ridwan, thanks for coming to the show. I know today you're a little bit busy, but thanks for showing up to the show. Guys, please give Ogbeni Ridwan a shout out.
Appreciate that, man. Keep up
always supporting on all the shows.
On all the shows, Ogbeni Ridwan
Appreciate
and Amy
the
Baba
love, bro. That's all. I didn't know him like that, but appreciate the love.
Yeah. Ogbeni Ridwan and Amy Baba have been, they've been great. Back at Craig AFC, these guys, we love them. They're great guys.
They're regulars, innit? Nah, fair play to him, man.
Oh, they're regulars. Craig AFC here, 87 says Deji got his chest out, especially on North Side LDN. So Smiley, you have to be ready on Wednesday, man.
I'm ready, bro. What time will it be? Because what time? What time is it? Will it be?
I'll let you know backstage.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Deji. Yeah. So Amy Baba is still in the chat with us. Amy Baba, respect to you. He's a big lover of this, of this channel. He's a big guy here.
Oh yeah, look, can I just crazy?
His whole family are gooners. So we love you.
Yeah, we'll
here,
speak
Amy
about
Baba.
that. We're going to speak about that.
God bless your hustle and God bless your family. 9 games for Arsenal in October. Crazy. Smiley, what do you say? Because October, we start with the game against Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know. What do you think?
Look, yeah, I get. We've got like 9 games. It's crazy for Arsenal, but what you got to think, it is the World Cup year, and for some reason they chose to play the World Cup in the winter, not the summer. So You know what I mean? Like we have to, when it was COVID, I think it was when it was COVID and that, when like I think they had to or there was some reason where they had to play a game every 2 weeks or every 2 days and that because they had to fit in. Sometimes you have to do it. You have to make it work and that. And they're professional footballers, so they should be fine, innit? You know what I mean?
Good. And someone says here, Smiley reminds me of Tyson Fury with his cockiness. I love it. Yeah, guys.
It's all love, baby,
guys,
man. It's all love, baby, man.
You know what, guys? See, Tony Claude Gunner TV. I'm not all about this old podcasters. They've done us wrong. They've talked football in the wrong way. They don't want to like consider the youth. They don't want to consider other people that genuinely want to talk about football with its raw delivery. And that's why Ola is here. It gives you that raw delivery, and that's why I've brought in Smiley to the show, and giving him a platform down here, because he brings that raw youthful feel and that cockiness into this podcast, and that's what he brings, man. So he's our guy, and we're just happy to have Smiley down here with us. He's a big part of this family right now. So shout out to you, Smiley.
We'll have to get Craig on the team.
Already love you already. Smiley, please tell Craig and the rest how they could find you so they could add you up. Right
on Instagram, I think it's Smiley_Otabella, and then on Facebook it's Smiley Jacobs. On TikTok it's Smiley Entertainment 94. And then that's where I'm active, and that's where I put all the football things. But if you want to get to know me on a different level on music and that, then Instagram, come find me, Smiley_Otabella. I'll give him my information so you can share my profiles and that, and then you can give me a follow, man.
Definitely. And I'll also, send your profile to most of our friends down here. Ola's already added you already.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, my man. It's just come through, I believe. Yeah, it has.
Craig, please go and add. Are you on Twitter? Smiley?
I'm not on Twitter, man. You know what it is? That's the only thing I don't mess with is Twitter. I just don't. That's Twitter, the only thing I don't.
Good. But Craig, I think you have to open that Instagram account, Craig. Amy Baba, please add up Smiley. I will send you Smiley's contact. Probably maybe in your Instagram.
Smiley, wait there. Smiley's the big dosser. Smiley's that big dosser. G's gonna get it.
yeah.
Man, I hope you ready, B.
Already knows Ola.
0 trophies. I know how you feel, B. White Hart Lane 2004 when Invincibles. We love it, B.
Yeah, and Ola, thank you for allowing Smiley to, because I know this is also your show.
Every time. It's good to have.
Ola, thank you very much, man. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it, guys, man.
Thanks.
It was a great show, very enjoyable one. Thanks to everyone that showed up, from Greg to Ogbeni Idwan to Emi Baba to Bagab. You guys, please like, subscribe, share. The people watching after this live, please like, subscribe, share. We need a lot of people to join the conversation. Let's talk football. Let's enjoy. We enjoy football. We are football lovers.
Yeah, let's genuinely talk about it.
Yeah. We need to.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Know how we feel at every certain moment. And if we end up winning trophies, we are happy. We are buzzing. We celebrate. Happy. When we lose, we are down. We are sad, but we still have to take it and go on to the next game. So it's just a way of life. Like, it's what we enjoy, what we love doing, and we have to keep doing it. And
exactly. Please, guys, join us. Join us tomorrow with Ryan. It's another of our flagship show. The Ryan and Claude show. We'll be having that tomorrow with Top Gooner and my very close friend Ryan Maguire from 8 to 9 p.m. UK time. So,
you know what Champions League? You know what? Champions League this week.
You will be watching. You will be watching,
but the show has to go on.
I get it.
It's two Arsenal fans, and Arsenal are in the Europa.
Arsenal is not there, so yeah.
See, I'm a big football fan. I'll be tomorrow night. Yeah, I will be watching Barcelona Bayern Munich. Can it? Champions League, love it. I can do content on that on my Smiley Entertainment. That's what I do. But Man City, just say everyone on the show with you on Wednesday. I won't watch the Man City Dortmund game, but that's what I would have been doing. I love football in general. I watch football from the Champions League to the Premier League. I don't. If Arsenal's not in it, I'm still watching that competition.
Like just anything football. Like this weekend, because of the postponement of the Premier League, I had to watch Lazio's game, some Italian games, some I watched Bayern Munich's game. Like just to, if you love football, you watch anything football because just
You
keep
definitely
entertaining
have
yourself
to
like
do
any
that.
more.
Yeah.
And the Champions League now, the Europa League, you play teams outside the Premier League, so you need to have an in-depth knowledge of other teams outside the Premier League also, not just sticking to the Premier League, just football in general, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
definitely,
Craig
definitely.
AFC. Craig, please make sure you send me that message on Twitter or wherever you can find me, please. Anywhere. He
Big up
says
Craig
here,
and his family,
blessings
man.
to you and your families. Big up to you, Craig. We love you here, brother. Thank you for always coming to the show. We love you genuinely. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm trying to get the clearances from the top gooner, Aussie gooner. He's a top guy, you know. I want to bring him to the show this week. I'm still trying to get clearances with him. He hasn't talked back to me yet. On that, but I'm trying to bring Aussie Guna. And if Aussie Guna is to grace up this show, Ola, you have to be here with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Smiley, you will have to be here with me. He's a top Guna, and he's a big, yeah, he's a very, very respected guy in this niche. So I really want to bring Otiguna here because I
Yeah,
have lots of respect for him.
anytime we're
Before I
available.
started this channel, I was always, watching him, and he's a great guy, a great person too. So I want to bring Otiguna to the Ran and Cloud show, but also I would like to have the whole family members with Osiguna, Aussie
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Australian. So I want to bring him to the show. So when he comes to the show, or whenever he's thinking of coming to the show, I would like you guys to join us and talk to him. Just have a little
Yeah,
bit of a nickel with him and see
yeah, no
what's up.
Yeah,
problem.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so what is it tomorrow though? My plan is, yeah, I will let you know. My plan is probably I'm gonna watch a couple Champions League games, and then Wednesday, if you need me on the show, I'll come on the show. Thursday, I'm probably gonna watch the United game. Friday, gonna watch a couple Premier
And,
League games
and
as
see them
well.
lose, right?
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
hopefully, but we are not losing the game. We are
Nah,
winning.
you shouldn't lose. You shouldn't lose, bro.
We
I've
are
got like
winning.
All
I
right.
know look, yeah, my best friend is a Man United fan. Like I see what they're trying to do, man, and you lot are doing a thing. You're not Spurs, innit? So I don't hate on United. You know what I mean? Like fair play to you, lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
But Deji will make you hate them on Wednesday, bro. I'm telling you, you're
No,
coming
I
to a
hate Spurs.
war.
That's what I
You're
mean. I
coming to
hate
a
Spurs.
war on Wednesday. It's not
Yeah, I
just
hate Spurs, bro.
you're coming to a war with Deji Sports. So I think he would hear about this, but you're coming to a war, so you have to be prepared on
Of
Wednesday.
course, I'm
So
good. I'm ready, B. We're ready, B, man. We're ready. We're
Yeah,
outside. We're
actually,
ready, B, man. You know what it is.
ready. Deji's just listening to this and smiling, but
We're ready,
I'll
B,
get back
man.
to him. So
You know what it is, B,
Ola,
man. Zero trophies
thank
FC,
you very
man.
much, man.
Hurricane FC. Now, quick,
Good.
before you go, yeah, what do you think of Harry Kane? Is he a Premier League legend or not?
Ola, I'll let you go first in that one. It's a tough one.
I would say he is a Premier League legend because he has scored a lot of goals. Fine, no trophies to show for it, but I think for a person like he personally to get the accolade he deserves, he has scored a lot of goals in the Tottenham side that was shit at a particular time, but he kept on scoring the goals and getting his own personal record. He has a good record, good goal scoring record, but the trophies are not there. But I just think
Hey, guys,
we should respect him.
listen. Please give a very big shout out to Anthony Herbert. Anthony Herbert, please
Big up
give a
Anthony
shout out to
Herbert.
him, please.
Look at Antonio
He's
Gomez.
a big brother. He's a big brother. He runs a show at the Football United. He's an Arsenal fan. He's a top gooner.
Big up Anthony.
Big up
Yeah, big up
Anthony, man.
Anthony Herbert. We love you here, bro. And Ola and Smiley, one of these days, all of us will have to be at his show. He runs a very, very good show called Gunners from All Corners. So it would be
Definitely,
nice for
definitely.
us to go to that show
Yeah.
too, and pick them up in that show too. So Smiley, you're an Arsenal fan. You and me might be able to go there. I will set up clearances for him to talk to Ola too, because Ola has to
Okay.
be on that show too to spice
Okay.
things up a little bit. So
Yeah,
Anthony
definitely.
Herbert, we love you, man. We love you, Anthony Herbert.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yeah. So, guys, thank you for this show. It was a hotly contested one. It's a long one. Ola, I apologize. I know you have a lot of things doing. So,
No problems.
but
Yo,
you know
Craig said,
what?
yo, Craig just said, Tony, look at your followers, put me to shame.
No, it's a work in progress. You
It's
get
a work in progress.
you get a lot more followers. Sure, we all get a lot more followers. It's just like
Craig,
channel is
You gotta put the
Craig.
work in, guys, man. Put the work in, man.
Craig, we have
so
lots of
you get a lot
Nigerian
more
fans there. We have lots of Nigerian fans here, and most of us here are also partly Nigerians too. So we have that blood in us. So of course, there's many. It's a footballing country, so we have lots of fans coming out from there. So that's why you see it a little bit huge down there, but it's okay. We'll talk backstage also. So guys, thank you very, very much for coming to the show today. As you can see, this show was just for 1 hour, but we stretched it to 1 hour 40 minutes.
Come
That's
on.
huge, guys. Ola, please, do you want Smiley to come grace your show again? And the next one, do you think he should come around?
Yeah. I think it should come. Like I enjoyed the show. I've been having someone different from Tony because Tony has always been on my back trying to get me to believe what I know. But having someone like Smiley and the reason I love Smiley is he's taking out the bias of being an Arsenal fan and he's giving me an honest opinion. Like he said, his best friend is a United fan and he knows what we're trying to do. And he's seen
Of
what we're
course.
trying to do.
Look, my son, my 8-year-old son's a United fan. So how can I hate on him? You know what I mean? Like I can't hate on him.
Anthony, I know your son will be a United fan also because I'll be his big uncle and I'll pitch United to him.
But listen, nah, like I said, like the only team what I don't like, is because of rivalry is Tottenham. You know what I mean? Like that's the only team I don't like. But
See,
other teams,
I genuinely don't like Tottenham. I'm a good guy, I don't have a hate inside of me, but I hate Spurs. I don't like them. They're too cocky for me. They talk too much. They're ready to fight. They're just deluded. I don't like anything about sports, but there's just one person that makes me like sports, and that's Deji. That's Deji Sports, in a way, because of the way he talks about them. So that's what, and he's already, Deji Sports is part of this show. It was instrumental to me building this show too. So he's a big brother, and I have
it's
nothing
all
but
love.
for the
It's
guy.
all love, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah,
look.
exactly. So
I don't look. I
that's
don't
just the
hate
only
Spurs
person
fans.
that makes me look at Spurs in a way that I could talk about them. It's Deji Sports.
Yeah,
Like
I don't look.
Smiley said, it's all love, and I big up Anthony Herbert. Yeah, we are all open to be on your show at any time you are. Open to have
Yes,
us.
Anthony Herbert, we love you, bro.
Yeah,
we love you.
and
Mind you,
just give us
Smiley, I was in Anthony Herbert's show. I was in an Anthony Herbert show last week. It was a lovely show. Great guy. It was his first time. Actually hosting the show, but he did quite well, and he's a lovely human. It's been long. I've seen, lots of cool people that you can have a very, very good conversation with. I had a very lovely chat with Anthony Herbert. Great guy. So also you guys should please go and add up Anthony Herbert. Is on Instagram, and their show is Football United and Football from All Corners. I'll send it to you guys too. He's a great guy. You have to
Send
add
it
him
to
up.
me. Send it through me WhatsApp, and then I'll add it up, or send it through me Insta.
Exactly. And Ola, please, I might get clearances for you to go with Anthony Herbert on the show.
No problem.
You need to appear on that
keep
show.
it
He's a
updated
great guy. I love the guy.
as
Yeah.
it goes. Well, a
Yeah,
fantastic show. and
Yeah,
just I
and
think
then
amazing.
there's still that query here: will Harry Kane beat Alan Shearer all-time Premier League goals? I think yes, but
I think he can.
okay,
Yeah, I think he can.
we've not answered that question yet. Ola, is Harry Kane a legend?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's a Premier League legend.
Premier League
But
legend, yeah.
but the thing is, he's a Premier League legend without any trophy, without trophies. But he's a Premier League legend.
But wait, but the way you guys throw that word out, legend,
He
these
is.
days, it's a spit on people who have suffered. It's a I don't know, it's a shame on those who have labored, who have gotten trophies, who have labored, who have won FA Cups, who have labored, who have won trophies, and then we sit here calling that sports guy. I don't want to call his name. Okay, Kane. And call him a legend. He has no trophies. He has no FA Cups. He has no shields. He
But
has nothing.
Anthony, but
But the
Anthony,
record,
No,
but the Premier
sincerely,
League record.
sincerely, it's a
but
spit on the
but
graves of
Anthony,
those
but
lost
Anthony,
soldiers in the
that's not
Premiership.
against
It's a
fault.
spit on
That's
the
not against
face.
fault. He
How,
keeps
how
scoring
dare
goals
we?
upon
How
goals
dare we
every
call Harry
season.
Kane a
But the problem
legend?
is the team he plays
And he has
for
never
is
won
not
a trophy
as
yet.
ambitious
Are
as
you
winning
kidding me?
something. But
I get that.
Are
Let, go
you
on, let
hitting
kidding
him
me?
talk.
records, he's
Are you
scoring goals.
serious?
So on his part, he's doing the job he's supposed to do. So that's why I rate. That's why I can
What
say
job?
he's a
What
Premier League
job are
legend
you
because
talking?
he's doing his job. He's getting his goals and he's doing what is
Listen,
Wait,
what is
wait,
you
football
know,
wait,
agenda.
wait. What is the need of getting goals
to get
without
trophies,
helping
to win
your team?
trophies, to win
It's to win
titles.
trophies. And when you don't win trophies,
But
how dare you? How dare you use that word, legend?
He's
How
at
dare
Spurs
you?
and and Spurs don't like winning trophies, so that's not his fault.
if Kane, look, if Kane went to Man City, yeah, last summer, he would have won trophies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's chose to stay at
yes, he
Spurs.
would have.
We can't help that, but we can't speak to it. His record speaks for himself. You got to give him that.
Yes,
Like Henri is probably better. Henri's 10 times the player on Kane, but people say Kane's better than Henri. It's like how? Because he scored more goals than Henri. It's like come on,
yeah,
man. But Henri's play was like a Mbappe. Henri was a Mbappe before Mbappe.
yeah.
Yeah, and Cheesy Tube. She's actually a special one to me. So she's here, and Cheesy
Big
Tube,
up,
thank
man.
you. Yeah. She's she holds a very, very strong part in my heart. So yeah. I know, stop
Yeah,
looking
fair
like
play.
Anthony,
that. So she's
Anthony,
here to she's here to,
Yeah,
what's
fair
going
big
on
play.
us
here?
up. Yeah, Cheesy, we love you here, and you, of course, you do know I care
Tuesday, I
about
know
you.
you
So
here.
Nah, Chizzy, yeah, fair play. Shout out to you, man. Do your thing, man.
yeah, yeah. Um, Craig AFC says here, I want Arsenal back to winning the league titles like we did in 89, 91, 98, 2002, 2004. Hey guys, yeah. And okay, guys, remember this. Anthony Herbert has just given you clearances right here on the
Yeah,
show.
no, I see it. I see it.
He
Fair play
says,
to my
yeah,
guy Anthony,
come
man.
on, mate,
Go
I'll
on.
arrange it. So,
We have to
Anthony
get on there,
Herbert,
bro. We get on there.
yeah.
Pick up
You
Anthony.
need to have Smiley on your show. You need to have Ola on your show. There's also another guy, Anthony Herbert, if you're listening to me. There's also another guy, he's a close friend to me, Ryan Maguire. It's an Arsenal, he's a
Is he
gooner.
related to Harry Maguire? No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm
he's not.
joking.
He's not.
No, he's
But
not.
trust me, he's a very good guy. Ryan is a lovely human being. So I would link you up to them. So you have to hear from these guys.
Yeah,
This
of
is
course, of
fresh.
course.
This is fresh sounds and fresh podcasting with with new people, new ideas. Gone are those
Yeah,
days we just want to listen to Saturday Night Live. This is what people want to hear. They want to hear that fresh sound, that fresh analysis of football. Ola gives
yeah.
it to you. Smiley gives that to you, and Ryan too gives that to you. So
Definitely,
that'll be a
man.
good one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It'll be a
So
good
thank you
one, man.
guys. We're about to go. Thank you, Craig AFC. You've been lovely. Thank you, Amy Baba. Thank you, Bagath. Thank you, man. We love you on the show. Thank you, Cheesy
Appreciate all the
Tube.
support,
Love you.
guys.
Thank you. Who also came to the show again? Ola, can you remember?
Uh,
Anthony Herbert, thank you
yeah,
for
Anthony
coming to the
Herbert.
show. Brother, thank you. Anthony Herbert is a brother.
And
Thank you,
Cheesy
Anthony
Tubes.
Herbert. Cheesy
Cheesy
Tube.
Tubes, the Anthony's friend. Let us
Yes.
suffer.
Okay. Ogbeni Ridwan.
When you want,
Ogbeni
yeah.
Ridwan. Ogbeni, we love you, brother. We love you too here, man.
Appreciate
Who
everybody.
else
That's
came
what
to
I
the show
appreciate
again?
everybody.
Ade Royal also was on this show too. Maybe he must have left by now, but Ade Royal, thank you, man. God bless you. God bless your hustle, my brother. Ade Royal from Manchester City. Thank you guys for joining us today. And please like, share. Go follow Ola on his initials. On Ola is on Twitter.
Yeah.
Ola is also on Instagram. You know, you can find Ola. Ola is everywhere. You
The
know,
links, the links will be in the description of the video, so you can
exactly, of the
yeah.
United family. And then we have Smiley from Smiley Entertainment, our big brother right here, our new family member, Smiley from Smiley Entertainment. Smiley, just go add him on Instagram. Smiley's on Instagram. Smiley's also on TikTok. You know, he does quite funny TikTok videos also. And, you know, he also is really into sports too. So, you know, he does, generic productions from sports, and also he's also a podcaster here right now with us. So join us next week. And as okay, I think on Friday we have our show, the Smiley and Cloud show on Friday. So guys, join us for that one. Ola,
Looking
me and
forward to it,
Ola will be
guys.
having our show on Thursday again. Ola, I
Yeah,
hope you'll be coming on Thursday again, right?
yeah, hopefully,
But this
because
was just a
the
nickel, yeah.
United game is 5:45, so most likely after the game we can do a review of the game and then talk about other things.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Bagav said something here. Bagav too, I've been on streams with him too. Yeah, Bagav is a lovely guy.
Yeah,
We
big
love
up,
him
Alan.
here. He's one of our top gooners down here, Abbott. So yeah, everyone, thank you very much.
What you
Smiley,
1 minute before you go? Are you two doing another show on Thursday then?
yeah, me and him were doing a show on Thursday. Yeah, this same
What's it
show,
called?
the rival show, the rival
What can I
show.
come again?
If Ola says you can come, you come. Ola, can he come?
Yeah. You can,
Good.
anytime
Then you
you
Definitely,
have
bro.
it. Then you have it. Then you have it. Because I love this chemistry. This was meant to be a 1 hour show, and we've just extended it to a 2 hour show.
Yeah, your internet's going, bro.
Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
and see you soon.
Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.